6.2, example 2 and 3. So I've made a couple little notes here for example 2. It says draw a line segment with a slope of, and then they've given us two examples, 3 over 4 and negative 3 over 5. So before that though, let's have a quick look at my little notes here. It says number 1, or step 1, choose a point. Choose some kind of point on your coordinate grid. From that point, count the rise and run to get a second point. And then step 3, draw your line. Now, you can get a line between any 2 points. Between any 2 points, I could draw a straight line. Always, always, always. It doesn't matter where those 2 points are. I could get a straight line. The worry you have to, again, worry about is, well, what if I draw this point and I get this point wrong? And I draw that line, well, then I'm going to get the question wrong. So I always tend to, especially for a simple one like this, draw a third line in, or a third point in. If I can very quickly put a point down, count my slope, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, then I've got 3 points here that I could very quickly draw a line through, and making sure that all 3 points lie on that line. So yeah, you only really need 2 points, but just to make sure, I would draw 3. If you really, really, really want to be thorough, draw more. If you've got space on your grid, there's nothing stopping you from drawing more. It would be just simple. Okay. So draw a line segment with a slope of, let's start with 3 over 4, and I'll do 3 over 4 in blue. So I'm going to choose a point. Choose a point. It doesn't matter where I choose my point on my grid. I'm going to say right here. What does 3 over 4 tell me? 3 over 4 tells me the rise and the run between 2 different points. So because they're both positive, I know this is going to go up and this is going to go to the right. So from that point that I've plotted, I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's my second point. And then just to be clear and make sure, again, from that point, I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plot a point. And then from there, I can draw a line. Whoops. There's my line. Example 2, or it's number 2 on this one, was negative 3 over 5. Now remember, negative 3 over 5 is the same as negative 3 over 5 or 3 over negative 5. But I have to make sure when I'm counting slope that I put it in one place or the other, top or bottom. It really doesn't matter. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this down below. It could also mean 3 over negative 5. So what does this mean when I'm counting my slope? Because I know that slope is rise over run. How far up and down do we go over how far left and right? Well, a negative 3, well, this tells me that I'm going to go down 3. This tells me I'm going to go to the right 5. This fraction, 3 over negative 5, tells me something a little bit different. This says I'm going to go up 3 and to the left 5. But I'll show you when we're counting our slope that it makes absolutely no difference. Okay, so let's go to our graph. I'm going to pick a point. I'm going to pick, I want to make sure that it fits. I'm going to pick this point right here. Okay. So my first one says that I need to go down 3 and to the right 5. So from here, I go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my point. If I look at the other one says I need to go up 3 and to the left 5. So again, from that same starting point, I go up 3, 1, 2, 3, to the left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now, can you see that it doesn't matter which I make negative, I still get the same points on the line? So just make sure that, well, what I would do is I would choose some consistency. The way I look at it is I always put the negative value on the top of the fraction. It allows me to do other things with a few other things in different situations, but if you have it on the top of the fraction, it would probably in the long run cause you a little bit less grief if you're used to having it there. So it might be an idea. But either way, it doesn't matter. Count your slope, plot your point, count your slope, make sure you've got the proper, whether it's positive or negative, and you should probably be okay. I'm going to stop this one here. I'll come back with example 3.